When we think about threats to our health, vivid images often come to mind. A car accident, a contagious disease, a venomous creature. We rarely picture our homes as dangerous environments. Yet, hidden within the walls where we feel safest lurks an invisible enemy: indoor air pollution. This insidious threat silently compromises our health, particularly our brain health, in ways we are only beginning to understand. While outdoor air pollution receives significant attention, indoor air quality often gets overlooked. We seal our homes for energy efficiency and comfort, trapping pollutants inside. We use a variety of products, from cleaning agents to air fresheners, unknowingly releasing harmful chemicals into our living spaces. This lack of awareness about the dangers lurking in our homes is particularly concerning when we consider the impact on our most vital organ, the brain. Consider the widespread awareness surrounding the dangers of added sugar. Doctors, nutritionists, and even the general public largely agree on the detrimental effects of excessive sugar consumption. This understanding has led to a conscious effort to reduce sugar intake, with many seeking healthier alternatives. However, when it comes to indoor air pollution, we are decades behind in public awareness. The connection between the air we breathe inside our homes and our brain health is not yet common knowledge. Many people remain unaware of the harmful substances released by everyday products and activities. Just as we gradually became aware of the hidden dangers of added sugar, we must now turn our attention to the invisible threats lurking in our air. This lack of awareness is particularly alarming because indoor air pollution is not just about a stuffy nose or a mild cough. It's about protecting our cognitive function, our mood, and our long-term brain health. Scientific evidence increasingly points to a strong correlation between exposure to indoor air pollutants and an increased risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and even depression. Just as we have learned to read food labels and make healthier choices, it's time we understand the sources and consequences of indoor air pollution. We need to unmask this invisible enemy and take proactive steps to protect our brains. This means understanding the common sources of indoor air pollution, recognizing the products that contribute to it, and adopting simple yet effective strategies to improve the air we breathe inside our homes. We often associate vacuuming with cleanliness, with ridding our homes of dust and allergens. We consider it a chore, perhaps, but certainly not a health hazard. Yet the very act of vacuuming, while seemingly beneficial, can actually release a plume of invisible pollutants into the air we breathe. This is particularly true for older vacuum models or those without proper filtration systems. As the vacuum cleaner's motor roars to life and its powerful suction draws in dirt and debris, it also stirs up a microscopic storm of particles. These particles, often laden with dust mites, pollen, pet dander, and even mold spores, become airborne and can linger in the air long after we've finished cleaning. While larger particles settle relatively quickly, the most insidious culprits are the tiny invisible particles known as PM2.5. These ultrafine particles, measuring less than 2.5 micrometers in diameter, are small enough to penetrate deep into our respiratory system, bypassing our body's natural defenses. From the lungs, they can enter the bloodstream and travel to various organs, including the brain, where they can trigger inflammation and oxidative stress, potentially contributing to a range of health issues, including cognitive decline. For centuries, incense has been used in religious ceremonies, spiritual practices, and even everyday life to create a calming ambience and pleasant aroma. The fragrant smoke, often associated with relaxation and mindfulness, has lulled many into a false sense of security, masking a potential threat to brain health. While the allure of incense is undeniable, it's crucial to recognize that any form of smoke, regardless of its origin, introduces particulate matter into the air we breathe. Incense smoke in particular has been found to contain a complex mixture of volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, and fine particulate matter, including PM2.5, at levels that can exceed those produced by cigarette smoke. These particles, released from the burning of aromatic plant materials, can penetrate deep into our respiratory system, potentially leading to respiratory irritation, inflammation, and even long-term health consequences. Studies have linked incense exposure to an increased risk of respiratory problems, cardiovascular disease, and even certain types of cancer. From scented candles and air fresheners to perfumes and cleaning products, we are constantly bombarded with a symphony of artificial fragrances. These scents, often marketed as creating a relaxing or inviting atmosphere, can be deceiving, masking a potential threat to our brain health. While many people enjoy the immediate gratification of a pleasant scent, it's important to remember that these fragrances are often created using a cocktail of synthetic chemicals, many of which are classified as volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. VOCs readily evaporate into the air at room temperature, creating the perception of a particular smell. While not all VOCs are harmful, some have been linked to a range of health problems, including headaches, dizziness, respiratory irritation, and even neurological effects. Exposure to certain VOCs has been associated with an increased risk of allergies, asthma, and even cognitive impairment. Protecting our brain health from the invisible threat of indoor air pollution begins with understanding the importance of indoor filtration and ventilation. These two strategies, often overlooked, play a crucial role in maintaining a healthy indoor environment by reducing the concentration of airborne pollutants and improving overall air quality. Indoor filtration systems, such as those found in air purifiers and HVAC systems, work by trapping airborne particles as air passes through a filter. The effectiveness of a filter depends on its minimum efficiency reporting value, or MERV rating, which ranges from 1 to 16, with higher numbers indicating greater effectiveness in capturing smaller particles. Ventilation, on the other hand, involves replacing stale indoor air with fresh outdoor air. This can be achieved through natural means, such as opening windows and doors, or through mechanical means, such as using exhaust fans or whole-house ventilation systems. For years, scientists have linked air pollution to respiratory problems and cardiovascular disease. Emerging research reveals its impact on brain health, affecting cognitive function and memory. Fine particulate matter, or PM2.5, is a major component of air pollution. These tiny particles can penetrate deep into our respiratory system and cross the blood-brain barrier. Once inside, they trigger inflammation and oxidative stress, damaging neurons. This leads to cognitive impairment and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases. While the link between air pollution and physical health problems is well established, growing evidence suggests that air pollution may also take a toll on our mental well-being. Studies have linked exposure to air pollution, particularly PM2.5 and nitrogen dioxide, or NO2, to an increased risk of depression, anxiety, and even suicide. This connection between air quality and mental health is particularly concerning given the rising rates of mental health disorders worldwide. The exact mechanisms by which air pollution may influence mental health are still being investigated, but researchers believe that inflammation, oxidative stress, and disruptions in the gut-brain axis may play a role. Inflammation, a natural immune response to injury or infection, is increasingly recognized as a key player in mental health disorders. Air pollution has been shown to trigger systemic inflammation, which can affect the brain and contribute to the development of depression and anxiety. As our cities become increasingly congested with vehicles, traffic-related air pollution, or TRAP, has emerged as a significant public health concern, particularly for those living near busy roads or highways. TRAP is a complex mixture of pollutants including PM2.5, common nitrogen oxides or NOx, and ultrafine particles emitted from vehicle exhaust, tyre wear and road dust. These pollutants, often present at higher concentrations near roadways, can have a detrimental impact on our brain health. Studies have shown that people living near major roads or highways have an increased risk of cognitive decline, dementia and stroke, likely due to their higher exposure to TRAP. Section 4. Empowering ourselves, knowledge as a tool for change. The realization that the air we breathe, even inside our homes, can have such a profound impact on our brain health can feel overwhelming. However, it's important to remember that knowledge is power. By understanding the sources of indoor air pollution and the steps we can take to mitigate it, we can empower ourselves to create healthier environments for ourselves and our families. The first step is awareness. We need to educate ourselves and our loved ones about the invisible threat of indoor air pollution and its potential consequences for our brain health. This includes recognizing the common sources of indoor air pollutants, such as gas stoves, fireplaces, cleaning products, air fresheners, and even certain building materials. Once we are aware of the sources, we can start to take action. Simple changes like switching to non-toxic cleaning products, using natural air fresheners, and ventilating our homes regularly can make a big difference in improving indoor air quality. HEPA filters, a breath of fresh air for your brain. HEPA filters are a powerful ally against indoor air pollution, protecting our brain health. HEPA stands for High Efficiency Particulate Air, a rigorous filtration standard. They capture at least 99.97% of particles, including dust mites, pollen, pet dander, and PM2.5. Air is drawn through the filter, trapping harmful particles. HEPA filters are in air purifiers, vacuum cleaners, and HVAC systems. Look for the HEPA seal of approval to ensure quality. Investing in a high-quality HEPA air purifier improves indoor air quality and brain health. Bringing the outdoors in. Houseplants act as natural air purifiers, absorbing pollutants and freshening our indoor environments. They enhance home aesthetics and contribute to healthier breathing spaces. Snake plants are champions of air purification, removing formaldehyde. Spider plants filter out xylene and toluene from paints and varnishes. Peace lilies remove ammonia, enhancing air quality. Incorporating air purifying plants creates a healthier indoor environment. The flickering flame of a scented candle or the aromatic smoke of incense can create an ambience of relaxation and tranquility. However, beneath the alluring scents lies a potential threat to our brain health, one that we often overlook in our pursuit of a cozy and inviting atmosphere. While the immediate gratification of a pleasant aroma is undeniable, it's crucial to recognize that these seemingly innocuous practices can release a cocktail of pollutants into the air we breathe. Scented candles, often made with paraffin wax, a petroleum byproduct, release a surprising array of pollutants when burned, including VOCs, particulate matter, and even trace amounts of heavy metals. The wicks, often containing metal cores to keep them upright, can also release lead into the air when burned. In a world saturated with artificial fragrances, from air fresheners and cleaning products to perfumes and personal care items, making informed choices to protect our brain health can feel like navigating a minefield. The allure of a pleasant scent is often hard to resist, but the potential consequences of prolonged exposure to these chemical cocktails cannot be ignored. Empowering ourselves with knowledge and adopting a cautious approach to fragrance can make a significant difference in safeguarding our brain health. One of the simplest yet most effective steps is to opt for fragrance-free or naturally scented products whenever possible. Many cleaning products, laundry detergents, and personal care items are now available in fragrance-free versions, offering a safer alternative to their heavily scented counterparts. When choosing fragrances, it's essential to distinguish between natural and synthetic scents. Natural fragrances derived from plant-based essential oils can offer a safer and more therapeutic alternative to synthetic fragrances, which are often concocted from a blend of petroleum-derived chemicals. However, even with natural fragrances, moderation is key. Essential oils, while generally considered safe when used appropriately, are highly concentrated and should be used sparingly. In a world saturated with artificial fragrances, creating designated fragrance-free zones within our homes can provide a much-needed respite for our senses and our brains. These sanctuaries, free from the bombardment of synthetic scents, offer a haven for our olfactory system to reset and for our brains to function without the potential interference of volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. The bedroom, where we spend a significant portion of our time resting and rejuvenating, is an ideal candidate for a fragrance-free zone. Removing scented candles, air fresheners, and even strongly scented laundry detergents from this space can create a more conducive environment for sleep and relaxation. The absence of these potential irritants can promote deeper, more restful sleep, allowing our brains to effectively clear out toxins and consolidate memories. Similarly, designating the living room or family room as a fragrance-free zone can foster a healthier environment for gathering and spending quality time together. Opting for unscented or naturally scented cleaning products and air fresheners, or simply relying on good ventilation to keep the air fresh, can make a significant difference in creating a more welcoming and health-conscious space for everyone. In our quest for energy efficiency and climate control, we often overlook one of the simplest yet most effective ways to improve indoor air quality ventilation. Opening windows and doors, even for a short period each day, allows fresh air to circulate, flushing out stale air and reducing the concentration of indoor air pollutants. Ventilation is particularly important after engaging in activities that generate indoor air pollution, such as cooking, cleaning, or burning candles or incense. Opening windows while cooking, for example, can help remove cooking fumes and excess moisture from the air, reducing the risk of respiratory irritation and mold growth. Similarly, ventilating your home after cleaning with conventional cleaning products can help dissipate VOCs and other potentially harmful chemicals, creating a healthier breathing environment. Section 3, choosing wisely, building materials and indoor air quality. Creating a healthy home goes beyond products and activities. Building materials impact indoor air quality and brain health. Flooring, paint, furniture, and insulation matter. Conventional materials contain VOCs that off-gas over time. VOCs in paints, varnishes, and adhesives cause health issues. Eco-friendly materials offer safer alternatives. Low VOC paints improve indoor air quality. Natural flooring options like bamboo and cork are better. Section 4. A breath of relief. Practical steps for a healthier home. Protecting our brain health from the invisible threat of indoor air pollution doesn't require drastic measures or expensive interventions. Simple, practical steps, incorporated into our daily routines, can make a significant difference in improving the air we breathe and safeguarding our cognitive well-being. Start by identifying and addressing the sources of indoor air pollution in your home. Consider switching to non-toxic cleaning products, natural air fresheners, and unscented or beeswax candles. If you use a gas stove, ensure proper ventilation by using the exhaust fan while cooking. Regularly clean or replace air filters in your HVAC system, and consider investing in a high-quality HEPA air purifier, especially if you live in an area with poor outdoor air quality. Embrace the power of plants. Incorporate air-purifying houseplants, such as snake plants, spider plants, and peace lilies, into your home decor. These botanical wonders not only enhance the aesthetics of your living spaces, but also act as natural air filters, removing pollutants from the air and freshening your indoor environment. Reclaiming our indoor environments, a shared responsibility. We've uncovered startling truths about the air we breathe within our homes. Activities like vacuuming or lighting a scented candle can release harmful pollutants into our living spaces, impacting our respiratory health and our brains. The power to reclaim our indoor environments lies within our grasp. Acknowledging our shared responsibility is the first step. Educating ourselves and our communities is paramount. This awareness empowers us to make informed choices. Breathing for a better tomorrow, empowering ourselves and future generations. The journey towards healthier indoor environments begins with small, conscious steps. By choosing non-toxic cleaning products and natural air fresheners, and inviting air-purifying plants into our living spaces, we can create immediate improvements in the air we breathe. Investing in HEPA air purifiers adds protection, filtering out harmful particles. Our actions inspire others, sparking conversations and sharing knowledge. We advocate for policies prioritizing clean air as a fundamental right. We leave a legacy of health for future generations, empowering them to thrive in nurturing environments. Let us breathe deeply for a brighter, healthier tomorrow.